Good morning students. Today I am going to discuss part of data mining classification concept. So last class we discussed about the fundamental basic example of classification. Now today we are going to see a simple definition of the classification. The classification nothing but the classifying the objects from the group of objects. Whenever we are having the plenty of objects, we have to segregate and giving the labels or name. As for definition, we are going to take a one tuple or a one record. Under that, there is n number of attributes like a1 to an attributes. Now, what we are going to do is, we are going to split these n number of attributes, that is a1 to an attributes, we are going to split into the two sets, set x and set y, set x and set y. Now, in the set x, what are the attributes we are going to place and what are the attributes we are going to place in the set y. Here in the set x, we are going to place all the attributes a1 to some am attributes. Those are independent attributes. Independent attributes. In the set x, what we are going to take in a record, all the attributes which are independent. Independent variables we are going to take independent variables. In set y, what we are going to take the dependent variables. In set y, we are going to take the dependent variables and class names. Name of the class. So name of the class. Nothing but the output of our result. So in the classification, basic definition, what we are going to do is, we are going to take the record or a tuple where x is an attribute set and y is the class label. Means x is the attribute set in the record and y is the labels for the class. Labels for the class. Okay. Now what is x? X attributes nothing but it's an independent variables. With help of that, we are going to predict what class it is. Example, based on the color of the fruit, color is the attribute. Based on the color of the fruit, we can easily judge that if it's a red color, we can easily say that it's an apple fruit. Or based on the shape, shape is the one attribute. Based on the shape, we can able to say that based on the round or a polygon or any different shapes, we can able to say that type of the fruit. Means these color, shape are the independent variables. It changes to fruit to fruit and color is changed to fruit. Whereas name of the fruit is a y, that is a predictor, that nothing but the class label. So x is nothing but a simple collection of attributes from the record. Those are independent. Based on those attributes, we can able to predict what class it is. Whereas y is the another set from the same record. It contains the name of the class as well as it's in a dependent variable. Means based on the x set, I can able to say that what class it is. That is the basic a classification definition. So we are having the class x and class y. Sorry, we are having the two sets from the record, that is x attributes, x set, y set. In y, we have a class called s or no, name of the class. Based on these values, I can able to say that whether it is a x class or we can say that it is in a y class, no class. So that means we are going to classifying based on the x attributes. Y gives the output or a name of the class which are belongs to these attributes. Okay, this is nothing but a simple classification definition. So what we have to do is, we are going to train the lot of predefined classes. From that, we can able to predict the future record. Our task is, we have to design a model. From that model, we are going to predict the future object or future class for the coming input. Okay. Now see a simple example how this process is going on. So the process of this classification concept is two-way approach. In two-way approach, how the thing is, one is model construction, another is model usage. That means first we have to design a model. Based on that model, how we are going to use that model for the classifying the whenever we are receiving the lot of raw input. So whenever we are receiving the raw input, based on the your model, that is we are going to construct a model. From that model, we are going to classify the new input which is coming to that model. Okay. Now under construction, what we are going to do? Under construction, what we are going to do is we are having the set of predetermined classes. That means the model, we design a model, in that we are having the predefined class names based on the attributes, properties. That means based on your x and y, y is the class labels, predefined class labels like yes and no. And here we are having the inputs. We are design a model such a way that x having the all the independent variables. Based on the independent variables, I am going to predict the what class it is, whether it S class or no class. Now, whenever a new record receiving, whenever a new tuple is receiving with a predefined, belongs to the predefined class, that means it may be S class or no class as for our example. And we are going to give the name for the class or a record based on these attributes. A new record is came here and those attributes belongs to the x independent variables. We are saved in the x, and based on those properties we are going to give the class name whether S or no. Okay. Now whenever we are having a model, whenever we are having the set of tuples used for the model construction, that is nothing but the training set. That means we are having the predefined classes, and based on the predefined classes, and we are going to give the class label for the new record. So that means we are taking as a training set, because already we know that it's a predefined. Then based on the model representation, we are going to design a classification rule or a decision tree. That means based on our model, we design a model, and based on this model, we can use the any kind of things, either rule based or decision tree based. Like we are going to use the any kind of classification model to classify the new input arriving, new input. Whenever we are receiving the new record or new tuple, new input tuple, we are going to classify based on either rule based or decision tree based. We are going to classify. That is based on your model. Once your model is designed, what next? Okay, I design a model very well. Then what next? How far that model is used and what is accuracy of that model? I design a model, whether it is correct or not. I need to guess. So we have to test. We have to check the accuracy of the model. The accuracy of the model, nothing but we are having the model usage concept. So model usage nothing but we are going to check that model with your new records, unknown objects, with your predefined records, predefined classes. That means we are going to estimate the accuracy of the model whenever we are receiving the unknown object with help of your predefined classes. So what we are going to do is we are taking the known labels for the test and compared with the classified result. That means already we have a known labels, predefined labels. We are going to take the known label as a test and check with the classified results from the model. Okay, that means from the training set, from the entire data set, we are going to take the few records which is already classified. We know the names, and we check with compared with the training. Okay, both are matched. That means we are taking the piece of data from the existing database, having the some labels, and check with your training model. If you are getting the perfect accuracy, then we can say that model is good. Okay. Accuracy is nothing but the simple accuracy is nothing but the percentage of test set samples that are correctly classified. That means accuracy is nothing but the I am having the class label S in the training set. I am checking with the another record that is belongs to S class. If my model is classifying same as S class, then it is a 100% accuracy. Properly designed, properly define the model. Okay. This is the approach when we are going to design a classification model. So it's two-way approach, two-way steps, nothing but the two-step process, nothing but the first we have to design a model. Once you design a model, we cannot go directly for deliver. We are going to check how far it is giving the accuracy. If both are giving done well, then we go for the testing of new records. Okay, let's see a simple example, very important, a simple thing, very important concept. See here, I am having the, as previous definition, I am having the two sets from the total data set. I am having from the total data set as split into the data set is into two sets, training set and test set. In the training set, what we are going to do is, I am going to learn the algorithm based on these values. So this is the record 1, attribute 1, 2, 3, and that means these three are the with transaction ID, it's in a belongs to the X, and the class label nothing but the set Y, that is class label or predictor dependent variable X. These are the X variable, X set nothing but the independent variables. With help of the independent variables, we can be able to predict the what is output. The Y is nothing but the output, X is nothing but the input. Okay. Now what we are going to do is, based on your data, we are going to learn the model such a way that whenever we are giving any record, we try to design, we learn the model, we try to give the what class it is, whether it is S class or no class, S class or no class. So taking the records, we are designing rules here, we are going to design rules and model is ready. Then we are going to apply this model with the training set. Whenever I am passing the some records here, what class it is? Question mark. And if it is a properly classified as per this your learning model, then we get the, it may be S class or no class for each record. So what we are going to do here is, here we are going to do the taking the data of total data set, split into the two sets, training set and test set. That with help of the training set, we learn the model and design a model. Model is designed. Now the design model we have to check, we have to apply for the training data. If the properly this test data is classified with S class, no class, S class like that, then we can say that accuracy is good, your model is perfect. So what we are going to do in the model building, classification model building, we are taking the total data set and split into the training set and test set. With help of the training set, I am designing a model. Once model is ready, then I am applying the model with the test set. If the test set providing the proper class, either S class or no class, we are going to check with the accuracy along compare with the your training set. If you are giving the 100% accuracy, then your model is perfect. Now see here, we are having these four attributes X as per the definition, and this class is nothing but the Y. Okay, X previously as per definition we are going to split the entire record into the two sets, X set, Y set. X contains the independent variables, that is attributes, and Y contains the output or the class, subclass or label. Okay, na? Now see, example of a simple decision tree. Based on our example, previous example, see. What kind of it is? Attribute, home, owner, yes or no? That is a categorical. That means we are going to categorize. Previously I mentioned like attribute 1, attribute 2, attribute 3, attribute 4. 4 nothing but the Y, that is class, yes or no? So at categorical variable 1, because we are having the yes or no values. That means we are able to classify the class as S class or no class. Marriage status, I can able to classify single, married, divorce. That means again we can able to categorize. Income is a continuous numerical value. Numerical value in the sense we are going to, it's a continuous or interval based salary. And finally we are going to default borrower. So based on this value, whether the customer or a person, whether he is able to borrow or not. No, because he is getting the good salary and single and is a owner. So no need of it's not a default borrower. So that means based on these values I am going to classify. So these are the independent variables and this is dependent variable. Dependent variable nothing but its class name or output. Okay. So see, same thing I am going to represent my model is decision tree model. So I am taking the first one, home owner. Whether is owner or no. Marriage status, again splitting. Again splitting. Again, based on income, what is income? Less than or greater than? Married, yes or no? Like, I am going to design a decision tree for the table. For given data, I am going to draw the decision tree. Okay. This is the way how we are going to do the basic classification concept. Now see some of the examples of the classification. Like, as I mentioned, set X, set Y, nothing but the X is the attribute set, Y is the class label. Clearly I mentioned here for your understanding. And simply whenever I am getting the mail, whether the mail is spam or not. If it is spam, that mail should be moved to the spam box. If it is not, it should be into the inbox. So whenever I am receiving any mail, automatically spam filtering the based on subject or content, it go into classifying. Where spam means I don't want to read. If it's not spam, I want to read. So best example, spam filtering, spam or not spam. Result is spam or not spam. Another is medical diagnosis, healthcare. Based on our data, patient data, tumor cells, I am going to identify I am having any issue with my tumor or not. That means patient tumor or not. Classifying. Another is in space based on the telescopic images, I am going to identify what kind of shape it is. It is galaxy. The student got pass or fail. How can I say that? Based on the result, I can say that the student pass or fail based on the condition. If he got above 50 marks, pass. Less than 50, fail. Or whether the color, based on the color, what kind of fruit it is. Red color, apple. Orange color, it's an orange. I can able to classify the fruits. Like in email, real-time application, spam detection. Whether the mail is spam or not, I can able to separate. Okay. This is the way how we are going to classifying any data. Some of the classification algorithms like decision tree, I showed the example. Another is rule based, nearest neighbor algorithm, neural networks, deep learning, Bayesian belief networks, SVMs, support vector machines, and recent trends, boosting, bagging, random forest. These are the classification algorithms I am going to use it to classify based on the kind of data. Based on the kind of data I am going to classify. Okay, hope you got understand the concept of the classification. Coming class, how we are going to do the classification, we are going to discuss. Okay, thank you.